Welcome back to this series on modern musicianship. By now you've learned why the new game is the one you want to be playing and why not upgrading will cost you more than you can afford to lose. Now in this third video you're going to learn how traditional music marketing and sales evolved into modern music marketing. And let me tell you why in the new game you don't even need to use the words marketing or sales ever again as long as you really mean it. Let's zoom into one of the critical areas of management, one of the 7 core functions of a modern musician, modern music marketing. How sophisticated is your music business today? How good is your game, would you say, on a scale of 1 to 10? How mature is your end-to-end fan experience? What does it cost to acquire a new fan? How many new fans do you generate each week? What is your perfect fan profile, and what are your 5 biggest supporter avatars? Can I ask you a few more questions? Are you creating and building out end-to-end fan experiences in multimedia, or are you just writing an occasional new song and inconsistent blog post? Are you doing real-time listening and interaction across your marketing channels and key impact points? Are you connecting and integrating visitor and contact data across your entire fan experience? Are you attending to feedback and adding value by listening to the signals of both structured and unstructured data? Are you implementing and or logging the data across every interaction your fans are having with you? Do you have an integrated fan relationship database that connects and talks to everyone? If you're like most music business owners, the answer is no. In this new game, which is becoming more and more saturated, we're all connected. Modern artists are the next evolution of storytellers and creators. They are in tune with their fans, know how to use the modern tool set, and are interactively engaged on the channels that their audience is on. Once again, I want to recruit you to play at a higher level. This is a call to action for you because you're someone who's already built a successful career. That is, if you're ready and willing to step your game up as a modern music business pioneer. The old game, the traditional music business and traditional music marketing, was more about the image and reputation of a vicarious fantasy or a secretive, hidden, elusive star. Despite all our technological advancements and the rapid growth of social media and other online platforms, we live in the most socially disconnected time in human history. This is why I've blocked out a few hours for us to have a conversation and get to know each other. It seems like so much of our lives nowadays are oversaturated with bullet points and one-line summaries, and the rest of our conversations with regular people in our lives, i.e. at social events or family gatherings, are less about true expression or long, meaningful conversation, and more about making our rounds or making an appearance, etc. Now, I'm an introvert, personally. I've always been a coach. I was a sensory, emotionally in tune, and fairly socially aware kid. Have you taken the Myers-Briggs or other personality tests to determine whether you're introverted or extroverted? I was right on that line of half and half, both. But I'm fairly slow to open up and really talk to you until I trust you. I'm mostly introverted. Point is, this is my lane. I was never good at small talk, and I was a friend that people would call for situational advice, and I was pretty good at looking at their situation objectively, giving them feedback that they trusted because it came from both the heart and they knew I wasn't just telling them what they wanted to hear. But as I became a music business coach professionally in 2011, I learned that the majority of the issues I've had to deal with, from all that I've been through on my journey, through war and dealing with my grandma who was slowly losing control and getting sicker and sicker, to name a couple of challenges that made my musical career's journey more difficult, I've learned that the majority of the issues could have been substantially alleviated and would have made my stress and many times almost debilitating mental, physical, and emotional strain so much easier to deal with if I just had a single other person who was really on the same page with me, who was tracking with me and checking in to see how things were coming and what was happening all the way through. As I mentioned, to have had a connection with someone during that time who was both objective and just there for me emotionally would have made a world of difference. I built this structure and this system because I know I'm not alone. And I think the biggest thing missing in our industry and our lives as professional artists is a trusted coach in our corner. This accountable level of real and reliable support is and has been proven to be the most effective way to improve a career, period. This is one of the main initiatives I'm working on bringing to our community. I think it's going to bring a lot of sanity, as well as honesty, as well as fun and play back into this business. But I'm going to have to start with real communication. And modern music marketing is just real communication, plain and simple. I want to help you update and play the new game, modern music business, to go from distance show and tell to truly invite your audience to share the journey together with you, what we call modern music marketing. Virtually all effective marketing throughout all of history has always been about real communication, effective and accurate communication about what something is. Modern music marketing starts with first owning the fan relationship. In so doing, we gain the power of a direct, ongoing dialogue with our tribe. I want you to replace the word marketing with communication, and sales as effective and accurate communication. In our line of work, that is precisely what it is. And as you've likely figured out by now, it is always happening. Everywhere we go, it is occurring. Everywhere we show up on the web, we are doing it. How we show up and the experience fans and potential fans have with you and your content are exactly that. The communication of your brand. The story that is being told is expressed in every element of how you operate every aspect of your career, from trivial interactions to your attitude, to your song's message, to your long-term vision and artistic stylings. It's all you, and building a 3D brand helps you more fully embrace that, as well as develop authentically from the inside out. Modern music marketing starts with owning the fan relationship and being responsible for the experience that potential fan has with you and your brand. Modern music marketing is the next level of fan connection, engagement, and storytelling. Why? Or better yet, how? Well, through more real, more direct, more engagement, more value for both you and them, and ultimately a more real relationship between you. One that can come from the inside out, as opposed to having to try and do the opposite. Modern music marketing is about the direct-to-fan journey with your tribe via the modern toolset. Modern music marketing could also be called modern content marketing, because today our landscape and arsenal of communication tools now enable multimedia storytelling and content creation. Modern music marketing is a big component required on the path to music business liberation. Though traditional musicians fill up my industry newsfeed with streaming service complaints and situations, modern musicians embrace that the key to remember about building a modern music business is that it's experiential and access-centric. Modern music marketing is about complete, interconnected, end-to-end fan journeys. And let me say it one more time, once again, modern music marketing is about owning the fan relationship. Traditional artists don't know how to effectively use and manage the direct-to-fan tools and technologies, but these tools and technologies are central to the growth of a modern music business. In addition to integrated training for how to use the tools, you'll learn how to manage projects and run campaigns, in addition to learn how to track and measure your numbers. I want to help you upgrade from traditional music marketing to modern music marketing, to integrated artistry with unique fan experiences that your fans will love you for. We'd like to help you update and make the shift from poor equipment management to a masterful level of equipment and resource management, to mastering the tools of the modern creator, aka the modern toolset. We not only teach you modern music marketing, but we also help you connect all the tools into a connected operating system for your music career's longevity and sophistication with a state-of-the-art back-end infrastructure. Further, we not only sell you our own best-of-breed platform made and run by modern musician pioneers, but any of the gold and above client memberships come with a 30-day test drive of the Music Business OS. One of the biggest benefits of using the Career OS, aside from the fact that as an independent artist myself who spent many years looking for the right solution, that didn't take a percentage and had all the features I needed personally, is that you get precise training directly from a music business owner who has already figured out the hard stuff for you and can provide you with integrated, platform-specific coaching and training. Not too shabby? With our system, you get individualized assessment and recommendations, one-to-one training, support and guidance, expert consulting and personalized advice around the systems and technology in your rig, as well as the option to just pay our team to implement and or manage all this for you. Well, that does it for the stage setting. By now you've learned that the new game, Modern Artist Development, is about the enlightenment and advancement of musicianship that cultivates the grassroots connection between artist and fan, as well as the integration of true self-actualization. You learned that updating and upgrading your career's operational infrastructure will future-proof and secure your career's longevity. You learned what modern music marketing is and why it's the name of the new game: real communication. Accurate, authentic communication and connection. You've learned a little more about me and my story, pouring into building and cultivating the foundation for this mission over the last 15 years. The next step in the process is our first phone call, and as mentioned, those details can be found somewhere on this page or will be found in an email. I can be reached at my email, jamie@jamieleger.com. So next steps for you are to verify and confirm the session booking details and get that on your calendar. I look forward to meeting and talking with you further. If you need to reach me directly, my phone number is 734-417-0227. Until next time, cheers.